Here I am, in the place to be. Mr. K and B, you can't fuck with me. Extra sexy, extraordinary. Palms are hairy, your mama pop.
What up, y'all? It's K and B, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the Sexy Ninjacast, a podcast about me, my loves, my interests. You know, and if you want to talk some pro wrestling, go check out the New World podcast. But this right here, I just saw that Godzilla, Kong, the new Empire trailer. Oh shit, man! I'm gonna tell you all this right now. For me, I let my nerd flag hang fucking high. Most of my life I've done that. There was a time and period where you couldn't do that, you know, because you got bullied and shit like that. That's how it was, you know. But now I'm like, I'm proud, fucking proud, man, you know. And seeing a trailer like this, like I wasn't the biggest fan of GVK. You know, I thought it was okay. You know, I thought the Mechagodzilla was cool. You know, the fights were cool. I didn't give a shit about the human side of these things. But I like that the Monsterverse is growing, and I like the fact that we're seeing Godzilla get bigger in the spotlight and get some love and all these great movies and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go see Godzilla -1 here with Doug, and I cannot fucking wait. I'm so excited, and it's like going to tell that fat little kid back in the day, you know, like, hey, man, you know these Godzilla movies you're going to be watching? This is going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy, bro. You know, and I say that with my superhero movies and this and that, but it is fucking awesome. And this trailer was very interesting. I still don't give a shit about the humans. Well, you know, they have to have some human element. That's why I'm really excited about Godzilla -1, because Gareth Edwards, the director of the first Godzilla, when they rebooted it here for America at the start of the Monsterverse and everything like that, he saw the movie. He quoted saying, "That was what I was going for," but that's not what his movie turned out to be. And I don't like that Godzilla movie. Like, there's really cool stuff that happens, but you take I came to see Godzilla. That's the name of the fucking movie. I came to see Godzilla. You know, not when that first fight, I think it was in Hawaii, where, you know, he's like, boom, he shows up, and we're like, oh shit. Then it cuts to that, and it cuts to the hospital, and then the fight's like in the background on the TV, and then that's it. It's like, oh, okay, you know what? He's teasing us, right? Gareth Edwards is teasing us. Then I think it was in Vegas, and then it's like, oh shit, here we go. Doors are closing. No. We do get the big fight at the end, which is pretty fucking cool. But man, I love this Godzilla, this interpretation of him, because, you know, he's a lot bigger. He's fat Godzilla, you know. And after he whoops that ass, he takes a nap. It's like, no, why not? You know, I gotta say, out of all these movies, King of the Monsters is my favorite of this Monsterverse. I cannot tell you about Kong because I don't remember Kong. I know Loki's in it. I know John Goodman's in it. You know, I think Olivia Wilde in it? I think Olivia Wilde's in it. I don't remember Kong to save my life. I didn't even think Samuel Jackson's in it too. I couldn't even tell you the story of Kong. Because I was never really drawn to the Kong. You know, I wouldn't even say I love the King Kong movies, because Kong was never my dude. You know, it was always a G-Man, Godzilla. That was my dude right there. Like that, like see him fight sea monsters, space Godzilla, Godzilla versus Biollante is one of my favorite Godzilla movies, even though it's crazy. It's just crazy, man, for its time. And Godzilla 2000, you know, there's so many Godzilla movies out there, and I'm glad that we're still pumping them out. I'm glad that Toho is still trying to keep the franchise alive, and that's why I'm so excited for Godzilla -1 and seeing this trailer, then seeing Kong with the pimp hand strong. You know, he's got this little robot thing going on, and it's on his hand, mechanical hand and shit like that. I was like, oh, he gonna pimp slap the shit out of this red ape. He's gonna be like, look here, bitch. I am Kong. Nice to introduce you. He's going to be like, yo, Godzilla, baby powder, and slap that ass. That's what he's going to do. He's going to be like, hey, you know, he's got my back. And Godzilla, like, with the purplish pink his spikes going like that. I was like, wait a minute, is this Space Godzilla? And this isn't our Godzilla, or is this just another level up for him? Like, that's the cool thing. And if you've ever seen Shin Godzilla, it's like an evolution of what his, like he's evolving and whatnot. You should watch Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla is dope. It's the last reboot they did for Toho, or was it Funimation? One of the two. I believe it was a combined effort of one. But this new movie, Godzilla -1, is a complete reboot. And my brother saw it, and I asked him, I was like, hey, how was it? Because they got to see it last week in the IMAX. They're like, it's scary. I'm like, what does that mean? I was like, oh, man, okay. And from what I've read and everything, like, it's supposed to be, a mixture of, like, the human story actually works in this movie. And you can't make a human story work. I think that's why I like the combination of Godzilla and King of the Monsters. That's why I love that movie, because Millie Bobby Brown's character and everything like that. Like, there's more of a connection there than there is with, everything else going on, But I'm just excited, and seeing the new trailer just made me geek out. Just made me geek out hard, because I was like, oh, fuck yeah, baby. And when they're running together, like, they're going to go whoop that ass, that Red Ape's ass, I'm just like, get him. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm excited. A few returning characters. I have not seen Monarch yet. I've just been holding off because it's another subscription that I don't want to pay for, because it's on Apple TV Plus or whatever, plus whatever. It's the next. I want to see it, but I don't want to front the money, because I'm already paying for a lot of other streaming services and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that it takes its time on Apple, and then you can buy it on Vudu and whatnot, and I can own it there, or just buy it on, when it comes out on a Blu-ray. But, the Blu-ray, 4K, I think those days are coming to an end. I love physical media. I know there's people out there that love physical media, trying to keep that alive and stuff like that. And I want physical media, because if the internet goes down and Terminator shit happens, shit, man, I'm going to be like, ha-ha! I can still nerd out because I got all my movies. Then if the power goes out, we're fucked. But, check out the trailer, man. Oh, it's so great. And just that purplish pink spikes, and it's sexy. It's fucking sexy. Oh, I'm so excited. And the poster for it made me laugh, because it says, we rise together, or we fall together, or die together. And I just wanted, because it's like big cloud mist, and it has Godzilla on one side, it has Kong on the other, and they got that statue there and stuff like that. It says GXK, and it looks really badass. But I was like, because they're family, or you can have like Vin Diesel's slowly his image on the bottom, because they're family. We rise together, we fall together. That's what we do, baby. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I love a good monster movie. I can't wait to see Godzilla -1. I can't wait to review that and stuff like that. But yeah, tell me what you thought of the trailer. I had to drop a quick thing on it real quick, because I just got super excited. What is your favorite of these movies? I was, like I said, Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla vs. Kong was okay. There's just a lot of things I just didn't care for. Cool fights, because that's what I'm there for. King of the Monsters, though, that's the jam. Ghidorah and shit. 3-headed Zero Monster and whatnot. Don't like the first one till the end, and then he takes his nap. And he's on my desk. Godzilla's all over the house, next to my Star Wars stuff and stuff like that. He holds my headphones because he's that dope. I got this one from the King of the Monsters figures when they dropped. I had to have him, and he sits on my desk, and I got a couple of the cool posters and whatnot. Tell me your thoughts about what was your experience watching Godzilla? How far do you go back? Do you remember the original black and white film? The one that started it all? Oh, that's a classic too, man. And then you just got to think about, I want some, as much as I'm like, give me back the rubber suits. Technology today is making it crazy. And that's why I really liked, when I saw the Godzilla -1 trailer, I was like, oh, he looks so good. He looks so badass. And I heard it looks spectacular on the screen, and back in the day, it was rubber suits, two dudes going at it, wearing rubber suits and shit like that. But technology is great. I'm a big fat nerd that just loves to get down and watch these movies. I love to sit there and just have a good time, and with my superhero movies and everything like that. So I'm gonna try to watch Monarch before the new Godzilla Kong, the new Empire comes out, because that trailer got me hyped. It got me hyped, man. I'm just like, oh, and then there's the little baby Kong, son of Kong. I don't think it's a son of Kong. I think it was it looked like a red ape too, so maybe like the heir to the throne, with his new empire rising and shit like that. So the world inside the world is still undiscovered. There's still a lot of storytelling there, and I think that was one of the things in GVK that I just really didn't care for. They're like, yeah, so there's a world inside our world. It's in the middle of our world, and that's where these Titans are at. That's where they're hiding. And it's like, I just like that all of them were asleep. And they're all just waking up. Because that's why I love at the end of King of the Monsters, when they're all waking up, they're like, oh shit, Titans are taking over. Then, it kind of not really focus on that on GVK. But there is some fun stuff in GVK that I really like, though. Like the fight scene with Kong on the boat with Godzilla. Then the last fight where Godzilla whoops his ass, makes him have a heart attack and die, then re-sparks his fucking heart, and brings him back alive so they could take on Mechagodzilla. That shit's dope. Like, you whooped the man's ass to the point where he died, then you re-sparked his heart, and then look, bada bang, bada boom. Kong's back. Thanks to Godzilla. And Godzilla just takes off at the end of that movie. It's one of my favorite things. Like, Kong's like, yeah! Kong's like, Godzilla's like, bitch. I saved the day. You just helped a little bit, kind of. But I whooped your ass. Remember that. So, all right, y'all. Check out Godzilla Kong, the new Empire trailer. Like, it's awesome, man. It's spectacular. It's great. So go check it out right now. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share the bum down at Walmart. And, that's it. That's all. I'm KB the Sexy Ninja. And remember, stay sexy, ninjas. Woo woo!
Welcome to the wicked shit.
Oh, yeah.